Y'all looking to finish a construction company financial projections quick? Dr. Paul here, owner of Quality Business Plan. In this video, what I do is I walk you all through how to finish your construction company financial projections using my business plan template, specifically the financial model that's customized for the construction industry. I'm going to show you how to do that, how to fill it out, and have your pro forma financial projections ready in about 10 to 15 minutes. Let's go ahead and check it out. And here's the financial model I'm going to be customizing for the construction industry, specifically for the pro forma income statement for the first 12 months, income statement for the first 5 years, as well as a break-even analysis showing y'all how many customers you need to service on a weekly basis in order to break even, and then finally the value of your business based on cash flows. Now this template right here I am using, and this is from my construction company business plan template that you can purchase on the from the link in the comments below. But let's go ahead and jump into it. And so here is the template. First thing you want to do is you want to go ahead and start focus on your revenues. Now you can do it daily, but for construction, typically I like to recommend my clients, let's go ahead and do it on a weekly basis, because sometimes the job's going to run into 2 days and it just makes more sense. So we're going to say you're going to do 2 customers a week. Let's say your jobs are going to be on average $7,500. And let's say your variable cost is a little bit high because you're going to be doing subcontractors. And so we're going to say call it a variable cost of 60%. So just based on these numbers right here, your revenues were estimated about $774,000. Next thing we need to do, we need to go ahead and look at the labor. We're going to go ahead and give the owner a $5,000 salary. And then we're going to say that we're going to have 1 employee. We're going to pay them $25 an hour at approximately 40 hours a week. The next thing we need to do is go ahead and take a look at the startup costs. So we're going to say that you're coming to the table with about $50,000. The loan we're going to go ahead and leave blank. That's going to be our plug number. What we're going to do is we're going to fill out all of our startup costs. We're going to back out the equity investment, and that's going to give us how much we need to borrow the loan amount. So for the construction, and wait a second here. So for the construction, let's say we're going to do the build out the office. Let's say it's going to be about $15,000. It shouldn't be too much for a construction company. Working capital, we do want a little bit of money in the bank, so we're going to call that $50,000. A vehicle, let's go ahead and call that $30,000. We'll say we're going to get a used vehicle. Miscellaneous tools, we'll call that about $15,000. Inventory, really shouldn't be that much inventory. We're going to go ahead and call that $5,000, not for a construction company. Typically, when you all bid your jobs, then you go ahead and order material. Supplies, we'll call that $2,500, which is for paper and receipts and such. Advertising, you're definitely going to want to spend a little bit of money in getting your name out there when you open your construction company. We'll call that $10,000. Office equipment will cost $7,500, maybe a new phone, a laptop computer with a portable printer. $1,500 for licenses, and then miscellaneous, that's for your catch-all. We'll call that $5,000. So now once we have this information here, next thing what we're going to do is we're going to take out our total, we're going to take our total cost. We're going to subtract our equity investment, which is $50,000. That tells us we need a loan of $91,500. $91,000. Whoops. $91,500. There we go. All right, next thing we need to do is we need to go ahead and take a look at our monthly fixed costs. Typically, when you're starting out for a construction company, from my clients, they're usually using a home office. But let's say we're going to go ahead and get a small office. We'll call it $1,500. $750 for utilities, office expenses. You are going to have a little bit some receipts, paper receipts. And you're going to have to keep up with your information like that. We'll call it $150. Insurance is going to be a little bit higher. Again, I'm spitballing these numbers. These numbers are just off the top of my head based on my 14 years experience in working with construction companies. Your numbers are definitely going to be different. This is just to show you how easy it is to use a template, so keep that in mind. Accounting, we're going to go ahead and call this about $100. Advertising on a monthly basis, we'll call that $2,500. We need to keep our name out there. Other is going to be your catch-all for any surprises. We'll call that $3,000. Next thing we need to look at the tax rate. We'll call it 22%. And then for construction companies, those typically, as you perform more services and your name gets out there, then what's going to happen is your revenues are going to climb. We'll call first year 15%, second year 10%, 5% after that. Cost of goods, we do have inflation out there. We'll call cost of goods inflation's growth rate 4%. Salary will go 3%, 3%. Advertising will up it on 2%. then everything else we'll call it 2%. Finally, what we're going to have here is interest rate. Let's say the 10% market rate and then a 10-year term. All right, so what we've just done is we just went through your startup costs, your fixed costs on a monthly basis, as well as your growth rate. So now what we have here is we've got our ceiling, we've got our floor, and we've got our walls. Revenues right now, $929,000, net profit, $78,000. That's decent, but it's not typically what I want to see for a construction company. I like to see my net profits at about $100,000. So let's go ahead and move up our average ticket price to about $8,000. Gives us a little bit closer, 8250. There we go. So now what we know for a fact is we need to go, in order to hit our daily profits of about $100,000, we need to service 2 customers with an average ticket of $8,250. All right, so with all of this information done in this information page, we now have our nice little form right here, which just gives us a summary of our different financial position. We've got our we've got our profit and loss statement, month 1 through 3, quarter 1, month 4 through 6, quarter 2, 7 through 9, quarter 3. So our pro forma profit and loss statement for the first 12 months is done. Income statement is done for us 5 years. Now, here's a beautiful one right here, is we now have a break-even analysis. We know how many customers we need to service on a weekly basis in order to break even. And this tells us we need about one customer or 1 to 2 customers every week, approximately about 1.5 customers, which means we need 1 customer 1 week and 2 customers the next week in order to break even. And then finally, our capital budgeting, and that just tells us based on a $141,000 investment. With these cash flows, we are looking at a cash flow valuation for a business valuation of about $709,000. Not too bad for a $141,000 investment. Hopefully this information was helpful, and if y'all are looking for a construction company business plan template and financial model, check out the link in the bio below. If y'all need help completing your financial projections, again, reach out to me. My contact information is in the bio. I would be delighted to help you with your financial models. As always, go out, make a little bit of money, and have a great day. Thanks.